I'm back in California and we got a recovery. Got a Subaru. It was all good until it wasn't. It wasn't that bad of a trail until like the last 100 feet, and then it turned into this washout, and then you really can't back out, you know, and this probably isn't like this. It just happened after a recent rain, I would imagine. But yeah, that's in there. You want to know the messed up part? This is something that I preach about all the time. There's so many predatory tow companies up here. They charged them $570 before they even dispatched a tow truck. Then the tow truck came, or they sent pictures of it. I don't remember the exact situation, but basically, and then they said it was going to be, now it's going to be $800 to get it out. So basically $1,400 to recover this vehicle. So we can't afford that. And they found me. I told them I can't make it up there today, but I'll make it up here the following morning, and then here we are. So we walked a little bit farther down the trail to try and figure out if we should just keep coming out this way or turning around and go back. And then there's this washout got even bigger. So I think you'd make it if you straddled it. Wheel on this side, wheels on this side. But yeah, it's a little difficult up here. All right, game plan. He's got a tow package, a receiver on this thing, so we're gonna slap in the hitch shackle. We're gonna winch it backwards just a little bit, just to clear that rock. That's where he is really hung up the most. Once it's off the rock, take this line over here, get over here, either turn it around or keep going. Sneak peek of the newest Rhino product. It's actually not the newest one, we haven't made it yet. This is the prototype we're thinking about making, but instead of a hitch shackle, it is the soft shackle mount. And the way to run this is in the upright position, not like this. This is more ideal, and I'll show you why. All right, so this is why you run it in the upright position. If you run it sideways, then your knot's gonna be sideways. Not that it would make much of a difference, but this is the ideal way to set up a soft shackle. That way your upwards pressure is pressing on the loop right here, which is forced on the knot. So the tighter it gets, the more it's cinched down. It's not gonna pop over that knot. If you run it the other way, which would be the hook on this side, you're pulling the loop over the knot, which is not ideal, and that's when you're gonna see failure. So this should just be a simple winch job, right? But I don't wanna shoot myself in the foot, because anytime I say it's simple or easy, it ends up being an ordeal. But yeah, once we get him off this rock, get him back to here, should be able to take that line, and then once we're there, we can decide if we wanna turn around or if we wanna keep going. Lock my winch in. Good to go. Got my wireless controller. I'll stand over here out of the way. All right, you got her in reverse. All right, and we're just gonna give it just a little bit of pressure, and just very lightly on the gas. Don't floor it. Don't spin the wheels too much, but just a little bit. You know, I'd say. Let me look at the front real quick. Yeah, you already got your bumpers in there. Yeah, just hang tight where you're at for now. Let's see what happens. And if for some reason that doesn't work, then we'll change it. But give it just a tiny little bit of gas. All right, hang tight. Let me look at it real quick, make sure we're good. That wheel is looking good. It's about to come up on the ledge over here. Look at the back on this rock. Hit the brakes for me real quick. Let some tension off of this real quick before we get up under here. We have cleared the rock for the most part, but we're not. Oh God. Yeah, we're gonna wanna, that is a tough rock to be on right now. That thing is in the worst possible position. I'm actually thinking if you turn it all the way driver, then we'll get that rock out from under the vehicle the quickest way possible and have it come out the side over here, if that'll work. It's gonna back you up into the bushes a little bit. The problem is though, is that rock is in the worst place. We're gonna try just a little bit more and then stop and reassess it. You ready? Here we go. All right, hold on. Make sure we're not rubbing nothing too bad under here. Ugh. Yeah, that's a tough spot, man. Nah, if you can turn it all the way driver though. Get that wheel up and out as quick as possible. All right, here we go, just a little bit. Keep going, driver. I think we're almost good. All right, we're clear. Clear, that was not bad at all. All right, we actually got lucky. I think turning driver was the move right there because it got that rock out instead of keeping it high centered under the exhaust and whatnot. Let's disconnect them and see if we can get them managed to get around here. All right, hug it to the right. All right, now that way. All the way this way. Back this way a little bit. You're good. Hold up. All right, we opted to go down. I'm gonna stay behind him that way. I am gonna guide him through the washout, but if he gets stuck, I can winch him out backwards, or I can run a snatch block off a tree and winch him from the forward. It'd be better for me to be behind him in this situation because I don't have my rear winch on me. If I had my rear winch, I'd just go in front and he could follow me, but we're gonna do it this way. I may have got myself into, I was over here watching the camera. There's logs everywhere and they keep rolling. All the logs are rolling every time I get on them. All right, let me walk him through this real quick. All right, so we got to straddle this. There's not enough room over here unless he just wants to destroy the paint on his car. So we're gonna get him right up on this. Oh God, I almost fell in the ditch. All right, hang tight. Reposition. This really, I mean, we're almost out of it already. Well, we're not almost out of it, but we're getting there. All right, we both made it out of that just fine, and now we're pushing the way back down to the bottom of the hill, get back out onto Highway 50. Yeah, I can't believe the tow company was gonna charge them 1,500 bucks for that. They said it needed 2 vehicles. They're gonna send up 2 trucks, 1,500 bucks, and that's just what they said. It probably would have went up from there. The little Subarus do all right. I was saying, I was up in Pollock one time in my green Jeep, and I was going down a road that has like 3 feet of snow, and I was almost getting stuck going downhill, and then I saw this little Subaru Outback just chugging along coming up the hill, like plowing through the snow, man. So these things definitely, they do work. And if you're not going to get a Jeep or a Toyota, it's probably the next best option. Well, we should be done and out. No more major obstacles. They did walk the rest of this last night. They had to call 911 and get picked up by a sheriff. And then they ended up walking all the way down out of this trail and out to the main road where they got picked up, taken into town, and saved the night at a hotel in Placerville. And if you made it this far, it's time to do the monthly giveaway for the Power Box contest. So I'm gonna pick a winner through the comments. Congrats to you. Email me and to claim your prize. And if you are new here, every month we give away a power box. It's a kinetic rope, shackles, tire accessories, some swag. It's about over $200 value. It's a really solid kit. If you want to win that, just comment something on any of my videos. Make sure that you are a subscriber. And then once a month, around the first of the month, we pick a random winner. And that's it. But yeah, if you made it this far, thanks for watching. And until next time.